ready by now, I'm sure. I can feel the moisture from your juicy couture, baby. Now I'm ready to. Sometimes it don't matter.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Everyday Erica Reign. And today is a special night because today is the start of the days of the Blue Alert nights. So basically, what I'm going to start doing every now and then, I'm going to drop a video like one of these. It's going to be either on Thursdays or, whenever I drop them. I'm calling it Blue Alert Day. So basically what these topics is, we talk about anything sexual. And in the future, hopefully I can get some suggestions from you guys on what do you like to, talk about and what do you want me to research up on it, and stuff like that. So basically, first and foremost, let's get into this topic. Recently, if you guys haven't heard, Meek Mill, I guess he was online and he made a comment of what is a pH balance. So basically, pH balance, which has something to do with, female genitalia, the vagina, is basically whether a woman's vagina is either, it could be alkaline or acidic. For women, it's important for us to maintain the balance of being in between at the baseline. Our vaginas can't be too alkaline or too acidic. If it's off by anything, there's things that can happen, like a woman can get for example, bacterial vaginosis. Also, she can get a yeast infection. Sometimes things that can throw off a woman's pH is the things that she eats. So it's very important for a woman to, eat right, drink a lot of water, because also if you don't drink enough water, as a woman, you can get a UTI, or urinary tract infection. And also, even if you drink too much sugary drinks, like you can get a yeast infection. Also, wearing tight clothing, the proper hygiene down there. If you don't take good care of yourself, you could get a lot of, infections and, foul odors. And I don't think women themselves don't like that, nor would their significant other. Men don't like that. Men like, they like, the poom poom to smell really good, No man wants to smell a stinky vagina. So, but first and foremost, hopefully I'll have a clip, but there's this clip of Erykah Badu.
Can't ignore her smell. And she told me it was a combination of smells. And that it represented your vagina.
It's coming from my vagina.
It's coming from your vagina.
I need to be taught that.
Yeah. So that's how it happens.
That's the smell that you smell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's coming from your vagina. Don't apologize for that.
Listen, Erica, you were the one who told women about pineapple juice, right?
I think it was cranberry.
Cranberry, thank you.
Good, no, fresh cranberry juice.
Yeah.
I told them that it promotes a sweet vagina.
And she's explaining how her scent is due to her vagina because she has a healthy vagina, and that, it gives off a good, nice, sweet scent. I don't think anybody knows this, but I think Erykah Badu is a vegan or a vegetarian, so she's strictly plant-based, so she really takes care of her, her lady parts. And obviously through her past relationships, she had some guys pretty effed up in the head. They was, fiending for her after all of the years of, them being together and whatnot. I believe her baby father, Andre 3000, she's dated Common as well. These men were never the same after dating Erykah Badu. Today I really want to talk about the male size. Does size really matter? Does it really count if a man's penis size is big or small? In my opinion, size really doesn't matter, in my opinion, because I've experienced, I've had sexual encounters with men who didn't have, bigger penises, and I was truly satisfied. I feel like if you as a man, if you know what you're doing, you have experience in different types of positions, and how would you want to put a woman in order to get her to achieve satisfaction, or for your satisfaction and your benefit, so you both can be satisfied, then it's a win-win for me. In the past, my past relationship, my longest relationship was actually 7 years. So the man that I was with at that time, I would say he was very well endowed. He was very well endowed. But I would say from my experience, I did enjoy the sex. The sex was great. But, sometimes it was very painful because of his size. Now, I'm not saying that, I can't take, that type of, penis inside of me. It was just, at certain times it would be uncomfortable. I would be in pain down there for days. Every woman is different, and every penis size is, it'll fit. It'll be, how can I explain this? Everybody has something that they like and don't like. There's something out there for everybody. So with that experience, sometimes I didn't actually like having sex with him all the time. Sometimes I had to wait like a couple of weeks and stuff just to, to make sure that, that I'm feeling, better down there because, if there's any guys watching, it's, sex is like it's an intense thing. And if you're very well endowed, sometimes you can hurt the woman, so you have to be very careful. To me, honestly, I prefer, the smaller ones. I like the smaller ones because I feel like they're easier to deal with. And also I feel like from the guy's perspective, when I had a sexual encounter with, a guy with a smaller penis, I would say that I satisfied him more. I really do. I believe I satisfied him more, and I feel like he enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it. There's something out there for everybody. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like well-endowed men. I do. But, whether it really doesn't matter what size you are. It's all about how you work it and how you can please your woman in the bedroom. I mean, there's plenty of things you can do. Like, there's foreplay. You guys can... they have these toys nowadays. So there's so many things and so many explorations that you can do in the bedroom with your woman or your man, I really love massage. Like, I like to work with my hands a lot. So I really like oils, and I also love aromatherapy. I think it's very I don't know, to me it's very arousing, especially it's something about the hands. I love working with my hands, and I love to give people massages and to make them feel good, especially if it's my man or my significant other. I like giving them a nice back rub at the end of the night, at the end of the day if they had a long day at work and stuff like that. And for me, I love foot rubs. Foot rubs are the best. Actually, for some people, foot rubs are some people's erogenous zones. So I think, my feet is definitely one of my erogenous zones because it's just so euphoric when you get a nice good foot rub from someone that you love. It's nothing like that feeling. Also, I love R&B music. I think, to set the mood, it's just to get in the mood and stuff, put on a little bit of R&B music. Now, everybody's different. Everybody to each his own. Some people like listening to rap music, when they want to be intimate with their partner. That's cool too. That's different. For other people that may be sexy, but for me, I love R&B music. Nothing like a little bit of slow music in the background just to get you in the mood. Candles. I love candles. And like I said again, aromatherapy. Certain scents can bring back memories, so scents, if you smell something, and then years later, you can remember a certain moment in your life due to, one scent. So I think scent is very important when it comes to the bedroom and when it comes to satisfying your partners. Also oils. Like I said before, I love to give massages and everything. I want to know, what do you guys think? What do you guys like to do to, get the mood ready and get the mood set? So you guys can comment down below and, let me know all of that. Also, I just wanted to bring up some topics taking care of your vagina. actually, I have these Kegel balls that I actually use. You know how they say out there they don't want a woman to have like loose walls. Well, if you don't want to have loose walls, like you can do, it's a whole bunch of things you can do. You can use rose quartz Kegel balls, or you can use the regular Kegel balls. I have some that I'm using currently right now, and I'll put the link down below in the description. I actually brought them off of Amazon. They're a pretty decent price. They're like around $20-something. The rose quartz Kegel balls are a little bit more expensive because it's actually made out of a quartz crystal. So those are really pricey, and they come in different sizes too as well. But it's very important to keep your vagina intact. Like, keep your walls tight, keep everything tight and, nice for your man down there, because no man wants to, engage in the sexual activity and then, they can't feel anything. I mean, feeling is the most important thing. Also, always remember to use protection. I don't care how long you've been with your partner. It's very important to use your protection. I mean, if you have been with them long, make sure you get your regular STD checkups. Make sure you get your screenings done, get checked and everything. Because nowadays, you never know if your man is cheating. Like, a lot of people aren't as monogamous as they used to be. So you also have to, really take into accountability that, you make sure that person isn't straying off on you. Always use protection. Protection. Especially if you don't want to get pregnant or anything like that. Really all I have to say, you guys. Thanks for tuning in for tonight's session on Blue Alert. And I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.